In this video, we're going to focus on the array fill method in Chart.js. And this is the Chart.js array series covering everything about arrays in conjunction with the Chart.js. So what we're going to do here is basically explore fill method. And the fill method is a very straightforward method which basically adjusts the array with one value only, and it will replace every single one here with just that one value. So for example here, imagine we want to adjust this. We want to readjust the item here, or specifically the color. We can adjust this, for example, with black to make it far more visible. For example, our borders are not appealing. We want to have a straightforward black. So how can we do that? Well, basically with the fill option, we can do this immediately. So we say here we get the border array, or basically the array value that we want to fill with the default value. And then we say here fill, and then in here we're going to put in the value that we want. So in this case we're going to put a string, and I'll say just black. And if I save this now and then we refresh, you can see now by default all the borders have a single color. And this is basically how you can use that as well with value. So imagine you would have something else and you want to have a comparison line or comparison bar beside it where you have to hit the target. Well, what we can do is the following. We can, for example, put in a specific data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this data here, and I'll say here this will be data number 2, and in here this data number 2 is here, and we can put in here this is a default value, and if you want to have it black here, basically here we could already just type in black because it will automatically get the same value. The same here is the border color, but the data needs to be repeated multiple times, and that might not be practical if you have a huge amount of data. So we want to simplify that one. So we'll say here the data number 2, put in here, and then we say here the value, or we insert here the exact value we want. If we would assume that number 7 would be the comparison value, we can save this now, and then here we are. Oh, you can see what's going on here. Data number 2, of course, sorry, that's incorrect. I need to put in here fill, save that, and refresh. There you are. So now we get the default value, which is number 7, being shown consistently. Maybe with a bar chart it's not that appealing, but with a line chart this might be very practical, because and then you can easily compare if you hit target or not. If I save this now and refresh, you can see, do we hit the target? Well, apparently we have only hit the target on the red votes and on the blue votes, but everything here below is not hitting the target. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you enjoy this video, you probably will enjoy this one as well. And if you're interested in Chart.js, check out in the description box the link directing to my Chart.js course where you can learn everything about Chart.js. And finally, of course, make sure you subscribe to my channel.